Hello. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you right now. It's irritating. Um, they do this to us every show right now. They didn't earlier. I was with Zach for an hour on air. There's Teresa. I was on air for an hour with Zach and got nothing. Logged on with Logan instantly, but nothing happened. People were coming and going the whole time. Tonight I punch this up and I'm trying out some new things, and instantly, and it did the one. There's Dalton bailing. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Dalton. Instantly kicked everybody out of the room. Wouldn't let you talk. I don't get it. I don't know. I've sent a billion letters in. We got 3 or 4 notices today. Oh, there wasn't nothing wrong with your stream. We accept your dispute. I can still go on even when you guys are here and talk about what I want to talk about, but you don't get to interact with me and everything, and I don't like that. There's Valerie. I don't like being shut off like that for no reason. I don't know why it's doing it. Change IP addresses. Right now I'm using my hotspot only. I'm not even hooked into my system. Literally have my hotspot right here next to me. I've unplugged from Xfinity, the router. I'm using my hotspot only. I'm not sharing it to other pages. I don't know. A bit frustrating. But we had a great day today. Hello, Jesse. I know you don't like it. It's frustrating. The reason why I did this is to interact with folks. If we had to do a big fundraiser right now, I would be livid. Talk to Zach. They went through something that with his group, and he said once you pay some money towards their business profile they carry, then there's a direct link you can communicate with Facebook. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Seth. Jesse, how you doing? There's Val. So that's something I may look into tomorrow night. You would think after 20 disputes claimed, filed, and accepted, they would quit. But I don't think it's human. I think it's AI. And it's my tone in comparison to some other weird video. I don't know. It's frustrating. But like I said, half the time when they do it, nothing. I just ignore it and keep going. But that time there, it kicked everybody out. Like whatever I said or did, it kicked everybody out. So, anyway, I was just on here. I just want to tell everybody thank you today for a long day. Zach and his group in the Weather Network had a lot of fun with them. They ran around town all day today. They were down in Sullivan down there for a while. Then they came up here. They hit Gather Round. They went to Walmart. Did our show. Zach needs to come to Nevada. We're having a huge winter storm and wind. I'm sorry, Teresa. That's kind of an oddity out there, unless you're in the mountains. But then we come in here and went live for an hour. They're filming a documentary, and they wanted to get me on there because of March 31st. And then Logan did her show, and then we all went to Gaddy's. Logan did really well. She's, I mean, what's up, Brad? I have to think back when I first started doing this 5-6 years ago, whatever, 500 years ago, 5,000 shows ago. I don't even know. But it's just the simple stuff. I'm like, hold your book up, tell them the author every time, make sure they see it on camera. You got to learn to look at your phone because that's instant, or OBS, which you can't see OBS over there. So you got to look at your phone and then make sure that you're showing the right image and things like that. And I said, interact with the people. Let's make them feel like they're welcome in the groups. It's frustrating when you go on a site and you say something and the person running it can't always do that when you're in conversation. And I hate interrupting by saying, hey, what's up, Jim Bob? How you doing? But I do it. You guys are the most important people on the stream, and we want to keep you guys entertained and engaged. I'll let you guys know, hey, you're the reason we're here. This is why we're doing it. We want to say hey to you. She'll learn that stuff. She'll pick it up. She said she she had fun. She instantly said, "Let's open that group up." So we got a group going for her now. It's a private page, and she's already looking forward to next month and already planning stuff. So, hey, I know it's my kid. I'm gonna brag. You're making fun of me? No, I'm not. There she is. And I was just scared to say, no, it's my kid. I'm gonna brag on her though, but she did a good job. I'm not making fun of you. I was very awkward. There's Allie. I was very awkward the first shows that I had on here, but I didn't have a chance to. The first show we did was just us talking for like a half an hour. Here, Dakota. And then the next night, I had Deputy Prosecutor Bob Klein in here, and he's like 6'5", big, powerful man, and I was. Right. I know. I was trying to measure my stick so I could get out there on the ice. Yeah, we had to be hockey players. But yeah, I was extremely nervous the first few shows, and the second show I had, or third show I had, was a debate between Rich Myers and Brett Worth. And you talk about butt puckering moments. And there was people that were yelling, you shouldn't moderate it because you're rooting for Brett. And I'm like, or Dragon Riders, exactly. I didn't realize I had to compete with hockey guys. Well, I know. Dragon Riders are hockey players. But yeah, you'll get better at it. You did fine. I thought you did really good tonight. Once you got over the hump, you really started taking off and having fun with it. And then I learned some things tonight. I'm not a big book person. I never was. Read a little bit when I was in the Army out of boredom. Read American Sniper, a few other books, but that's about it. I didn't see this big one that rolled through here. Let me see. I only caught the end half of it, but I thought it was great. I also learned closer to having my own library than I cared to admit. We'll make it through this, yeah. Exactly. What's up, Joe? Yeah, I didn't know anything about the library. There's Joe Hankins from JTH Construction Studio. Yeah, you did fine, Logan. It was a good show, and it's different than anything we've had on here. So just keep going. Next month we'll see. And you started your own little group. I think you had 11 people in it last time I checked, and there's others already that have popped on there. Hello, Sarah and Desi. How you doing, Joe? There's other people that have already popped on there that want to join your group, so keep going with it. Have fun with it. That's the biggest thing. How you doing, Sarah? I can't imagine the backlash when you do political shows. People, it cost me 2 complete accounts. My first ever Facebook account. Hi, Dakota. My first ever Facebook account that had pictures of the kids when they were little. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Gina. JR and Gina. My Farmville, all that. For first years, we started playing on Facebook, and the girls and I. And that got deleted basically because of politics. And then I argued that one, and they pretty much sent us an email that said that account will never be opened again. So I made another one, and it lasted about 8 hours, and they deleted that one. And then for 30 straight days, and I could still go live on my porch time, but for 30 straight days, I sent them colorful emails every morning in the dispute column of where the account was. Couldn't speak to somebody direct, but I sent them very colorful emails 30 days straight. And on the 30th day, I woke up and I could open up another account. And this is my third one. They did it to Beth 3 times. I think she's on her 4th one. And so we try to avoid all that 100%. When you're only letting them... I've always... Yeah. I aspire to have that little bit. He's right. Exactly, Seth. Just tuning in and Miss Logan Show. What is her page all about? I love books. Currently sitting here reading while the kids are in bed. I'll invite you to her page when I get off here. She's reading about 8 books a month. Just wanted to. She had joined a book club in Bloomington. They didn't get off the ground. So she was telling me how much she was reading, how she was getting back into it. Because all the girls used to read a ton when they were in school. They were always first or second in the AR point stuff. And she noticed that, during COVID, all she did was sit on her phone. And she's like telling herself, I'm going to get back into reading. What's up, Nick? And so she has. And so she read 8 books in January and 8 in February. And now she's into it, and she's like, I want to have my own book club. And I said, well, let's make a show of it. And she did. And tonight was her first show. And she talked about the 16 books she read, or Kindle, and the physical books, whatever you call them, hardback. And picked some favorites. And we understand that might be a cool connection with them too. Thank you, and Morzo. I did not know that. We realized that hockey players are in this year for some reason. Spicy romance books with hockey players is what Seth and I and Dakota found out. And if you have your own dragon farm. Other than that, you're worthless, and you got to wait till the books roll back around. So there was a surprising amount of people on. I think she kept 15 or 16 people the whole time. Hello, Judy, and hockey players and dragon riders. There you go. Logan invites Samantha to your page, and there's some others on the community page post that want in. When I get off here, if they're not in yet, I'll do it. But yeah, the hockey player was the talk of the evening. I was like, what the heck is that? If you own Dragon Farm, it's right. Oh, you just have the farm. You don't ride. You don't ride the dragons. You just have the farm. Well, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. If you, how you doing, Judy? Now, if you were a hockey playing, dragon riding lover, the women tonight would have sold the boat for you. That's the way it was. So tomorrow I'm going to get fitted hockey skates and get back out there on the ice. I tried skating once. I really thoroughly would have enjoyed hockey. I walked the half mile down to the pond. The two worlds absolutely cannot mix. Hockey players can't be dragon riders. Don't say can't. Don't say can't. Because what was the one show where the guy found the magical thing and went to some other world? What was that? Just when you thought Michael Landon, a.k.a. Paul Ingalls, you thought wrong. Get on your skates and hop on Puff the Magic Track and the babes will come. Yeah, and screw basketball. What was that? I won't say John Wick, but it's not. John something. John... Oh, he fought... I don't know, these weird beasts. Hello, Allison. So, yeah. But you never know. You never know. But it was a good show. I was very impressed with her. I don't think she realized that I was just going to turn the mic on and say, here you go, have at it. And the more she does it, the more I'm not going to be involved. I want it to be her show. That's her gig. And that's the way I want it. I'll sit here and run this, but I don't need to run this. She can do all the talking. When she gets her confidence going, she'll be fine with it. And she's going to do more with it. We were discussing some things she could do as after the show, so have fun with it. But if you're a reader, jump on there. There's lots of good information coming tonight from the post from other people that read and from Logan, and so I think that it's going to take off and go well. And it was something different. We've never even thought about doing a book club thingy type deal on here. So it was a good night. We had fun with Zach and his crew. What a great bunch of people. Zach's fun. And they're going to be down on the post about the Mooresville Book Club and Mooresville Community page. I think they're going to be down on the Eclipse. Stay here maybe a night or two for the Eclipse event. We're looking for a golf cart. We might need a couple borrow a couple golf carts for that weekend, so we don't have to shuttle stuff back and forth in our cars. We can get around traffic a little better. We can that'll make things easier. So we're looking for golf carts. Two. Unless, Seth, you can clear a lane of traffic down Columbus Street where I can shoot in the back gate, then we're solid. Then I can just drive. We're thinking about setting up in the cattle or pork barn right there at the entrance of one anyway, so we can shield our stuff from the sun and rain or whatever's happening, and then have people out there in the little grassy area. That's what we're thinking about doing. So that's what we're looking to do. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get there from Monrovia. There's room. This room's going to have like 3 people in it, I believe. I've got mattresses that aren't used. There's some that have been donated to me over time that are just sitting up front. Believe me. And I'm like, they'll come in handy. Don't throw them out. So Zach's an Army guy. I know he'll be fine. That's a long bike ride, right? Get you a moped. I don't know if my golf cart will make it out that far, or I'd come get you. You're welcome to stay here. Saturday night, Sunday, or Sunday night into Monday. I don't care. Hello, Izzy. It's just going to be me and probably Zach and a couple of his guys. And we're going to have to maybe just touche. She's relentless tonight with the dragon, Seth. You go easy. Seth is an honorary member of the Chicken Club, the 6:30 in the morning club. Trent, Shelley, Mr. Walls, and Seth, and a couple others. What's funny is these night shows, there's like a certain crowd, but the morning show, I have as many people from out of state as I do at any point in time during the day. Slumber party, right? Sunday night. Wear your onesies. I got my Spider-Man. I've got Illinois. I've got Texas. I've got Florida a couple times. Maybe Texas twice. All on the morning show. Big Eclipse sleepover. That's what Sarah, that's what we're going to do. And we could get all jacked up on Mountain Dew. You never know what's going to happen. I'd probably get sick is what I'd get. I'm hoping for sunshine and blue sky until the moon starts creeping. And we're going to have fun with it regardless. So, it was a fun day. Long day. But anytime we get to... excuse me. Past my bedtime. Anytime we get to hang out with Zach and his crew, they're fun. One drives over from Richmond. Zach and his buddy came from Lafayette, and the one gal comes from over in Terre Haute area. So all corners of the state. Got the eggs in the incubator currently by the Eclipse. What's Emily Clark? I don't. If it rains, can you still see the eclipse? Like if it's cloudy or whatever? I think somewhat, because it's going to get pitch dark. It'll be dark. You won't be able to see the sky, the clouds, or you won't be able to see the star or the moon or the sun. But it'll get dark. You'll know when it's happening. Your pets will be like, hey, is it time to go to sleep? What's up? They're saying crickets are going to come out and everything like that. And by the way, they upped it to 125,000 people is guesstimated the amount of people that's going to be in our county during the eclipse. 125,000 more people. Schools aren't going to be in session. People from work aren't going to be going to work. It's going to be 3 days that we will probably never forget in this area. And that's just a fact. We won't, many of us, I don't think any of us will be around unless you're just a wee young one when the next one happens in this area. But you throw on top of 125,000 people in this county, even if you split it up, Mooresville, Martinsville area, that's crazy. Along with the normal, oh, there we go. Let's see how long this block lasts. See if you get cat. See if anybody. Hello, Darlene. See if anybody type anything. I'll give it a minute. Anybody type anything? Yes, no. What'd it go? 21 minutes this time. No clue, no reason, no rhyme. 9, nope. It's booting everybody. 6. That's crazy. 1, I should do this all night. I should log on here every night, every 5 minutes and do this.